In the realm of personal development and achievement, few principles hold as much latent potential as the compound effect. Coined and popularized by Darren Hardy in his book of the same name, this concept revolves around the idea that small, consistent actions, which may seem insignificant when compounded over time, lead to remarkable and sometimes life-altering results. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but gathers more snow as it moves, growing larger and gaining momentum. Likewise, consistent efforts, no matter how modest they may seem initially, accumulate and generate profound effects in the long run. Let's look at some real-life examples of the compound effect. First, financial success. One of the most common applications of the compound effect is in the realm of personal finance. Consider two individuals, Alice and Bob. Alice decides to save $50 each week from the age of 25 until she turns 35 and then stops. Bob, on the other hand, starts saving $50 per week at the age of 35 and continues to do so until he retires at 65. Assuming a 10% annual return on the investment, who do you think would have more money saved up by the time they retire? Surprisingly, it's Alice, who started saving 10 years earlier despite contributing only half the time Bob did. The power of compound interest allowed her money to grow significantly over the years. This demonstrates how small, consistent savings can make massive differences over time. Second, health and fitness. The compound effect is equally relevant in the pursuit of health and fitness. Consider two individuals, Sarah and John. Sarah chooses to walk briskly for 30 minutes every day and maintains a balanced diet, while John leads a sedentary lifestyle and indulges in unhealthy eating habits. After 6 months, the differences in their physical well-being may seem negligible. However, over the course of several years, Sarah's daily exercise and healthy choices lead to improved cardiovascular health, increased energy levels, and a more positive outlook on life. In contrast, John's lack of exercise and poor diet may contribute to weight gain, decreased mobility, and a higher risk of chronic health issues. Another example is, let's say you choose to lower your weight. Cutting just 250 calories off your maintenance calories per week will lower your weight by a half a pound. That doesn't seem like a lot, but over the course of a year, that's 25 pounds. Third, personal growth and skill development. The compound effect also applies to personal growth and skill development. Let's take the example of two aspiring writers, Lisa and Mike. Lisa commits to writing just 500 words every day, while Mike writes sporadically and only when he feels motivated. Initially, Lisa's progress may not appear remarkable, but over time, her consistent writing helps her refine her skills, develop a writing style, and complete several books. In contrast, Mike's sporadic efforts lead to slow progress and an unfinished manuscript. The cumulative effect of Lisa's daily writing habits sets her up for a path of success in her writing career. Fourth, building relationships. The compound effect can also be observed in relationships. Small gestures of kindness, appreciation, and understanding in a relationship may not yield instant transformation, but over time, they foster a deep and meaningful connection between two individuals. Consistently showing love and support can lead to a stronger, lasting bond that withstands the challenges that life throws their way. To make the most of the compound effect, it's essential to set clear, achievable goals. Break down your goals into small, manageable tasks and commit to taking consistent action towards them. Celebrate even the tiniest progress, as each step counts and contributes to the larger picture. However, it's crucial to recognize that the compound effect works both ways. Negative habits, no matter how small, can also accumulate and lead to adverse effects over time. That's why it's essential to be mindful of our actions and their potential consequences. The compound effect underscores the significance of consistent, small actions in achieving extraordinary results. Whether it's financial success, health and fitness, personal growth, skill development, or relationships, the cumulative impact of small efforts over time can be life-changing. By understanding and harnessing the power of the compound effect, we can make intentional choices and take consistent actions that propel us towards our goals and aspirations. Remember, it's not always about the grand gestures, but rather the consistent and persistent steps we take every day that shape our destiny and lead us to greatness.